Good evening, Sarah.
Good evening, Larry.
So, you were at the big game last Sunday morning? Can you tell me about it?
Yes, Larry. I was there. It was a wet, cold morning, but that didn't stop Namhansan FC from winning the game 11-10.
Good gosh! 21 goals. You must have ran out of ink, writing down the scores.
Well, I always carry 2 pens for games like this.
Indeed, you are a top reporter.
Thanks, Larry. Enough of your flirting. Back to the report. The game was played over 4 periods of 25 minutes. The first 10 minutes were a disaster for Namhansan, as they were 3 down. The period ended 4-1 with Andrew Smith scoring Namhansan's goal from a rebound. The second period saw a number of positional changes for Namhansan, with Lee Hoon-soo moving to the right wing. This had a big impact on the game. Lee caused lots of problems for the opposition's defense. He cut in plenty of times and provided good link-up play with the tireless Smith. But the game was overshadowed when Lee had to be taken to hospital after breaking his finger. The opposing player should have seen the red card for the reckless tackle, but the referee hadn't the balls to even give a free kick.
Any news on how long Lee will be out with the injury?
Yes, he will have surgery on Wednesday and is expected to be out for 4 months.
Oh, that's a pity. He was forming a deadly partnership with Andrew Smith. We wish Lee Hoon-soo a speedy recovery. So, Sarah, how did the game finish?
The loss of Lee only motivated Namhansan to up a gear. They went on to dominate the remaining periods. They ran out 11-10 winners, with Smith scoring his 4th hat-trick of the season and setting up another goal late on. His hat-trick was completed after some terrible goalkeeping, but Snedwicked between the goals was a stroke of masterclass from Smith. He grabbed his second goal as he dribbled around 3 players to slot the ball past the keeper. I think his boots or boats were effective in the wet conditions.
I look forward to watching the highlights tonight on Match of the Day.
Yes, the game is worth seeing. What makes the win even more amazing is that it was achieved without star players like Mr. Yu, the coach and record signing, Steve Justice.
Yes, Steve Justice is making headlines at IPUB FC. He must be worth a call-up to the Scottish squad.
That's right. Scotland can't afford to overlook this talented young man. There were chants of "Justice for Scotland" at last Saturday's game in Seoul. But it may have been a demonstration to the English after years of war.
I see. I understand that Andrew Smith has penciled a long-term contract with Namhansan despite interest from a number of teams from the lowest leagues of the Caribbean.
That's right. A lot of interest has come from Jamaica and Cuba. But Smith has been quoted as saying he wants to end his playing days in Namhansan.
Just goes to show that there are still players out there that just want to live their boyhood dream instead of settling for a big paycheck. Thank you, Sarah, for your enlightening report. I look forward to your report in 2 weeks of IPUB's tournament.
Thanks, Larry. See you next time.
That was Sarah with her latest football report. And now for something completely different.